If you've been looking for a side-by-side that doesn't cost as much as a new SUV, you've probably noticed the market is, well, a bit top-heavy. You either buy a toy for the kids or you're looking at a $20,000 bill for a full-size machine. But for 2026, Kayo, a brand that has been quietly dominating the pit bike and youth ATV world, is throwing a massive wrench in the works with this. The 2026 Kayo S350 EFI SSV. This isn't just a slightly bigger S200. It's a liquid-cooled, fuel-injected, mid-sized beast designed to bridge the gap between growing out of youth models and needing a second mortgage. Today, we're doing a deep dive to see if this is truly the best budget SSV on the market or just another cheap alternative. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the heart of this machine. Unlike the smaller, air-cooled S200, the S350 steps things up significantly. We're looking at a 326, 7cc single-cylinder, 4-stroke engine. But the big news here is the liquid cooling and electronic fuel injection, EFI. For a budget machine, having EFI is a game-changer. It means no more fussing with carburetors on cold mornings or losing power when you head up into the mountains. On the dyno, this engine is pushing out roughly 23 kW, which is about 31 horsepower. Now, compared to a RZR Pro R, that sounds small. Wait, sorry, force of habit. Compared to its direct competition like the Polaris RZR 200 or the Hisson Strike 250, this thing is a rocket. It's got a solid 37 Nm of torque, and thanks to that CVT transmission, the power delivery is smooth and surprisingly snappy. You're looking at a top speed in the neighborhood of 45 to 50 mph, making it perfectly trail legal and plenty fast for technical woods riding. One thing Kayo does better than almost any other budget brand is chassis geometry. They call this a professional design, and you can tell they took notes from trophy trucks. The S350 sits at a width of about 59 inches. That wide stance is critical. It makes the machine feel incredibly stable in off-camber turns where narrower youth machines might feel tippy. Front suspension, dual A-arm setup with adjustable preload shocks. Rear suspension, a robust swing arm or independent setup, depending on your specific regional trim, providing around 11 inches of travel, ground clearance. You're clearing about 9.5 inches, which is plenty for most groomed trails and moderate rock gardens. The curb weight sits at roughly 390 kg, 860 pounds. It's light enough to be flickable but heavy enough to feel planted. When you're hitting those whoops or navigating deep ruts, the S350 doesn't rattle as much as you'd expect from a budget-friendly rig. It feels surprisingly tight. Inside the cab, Kayo has kept it simple but functional. You're not getting a 12-inch touchscreen with GPS, but you are getting a very clear digital instrument cluster. It gives you all the essentials: speed, RPM, fuel level, and gear indicator. The seating is where I was most surprised. These are stitched bucket seats that actually have some decent bolstering. They keep you tucked in when the trails get rough. And safety-wise, you've got standard 4-point or 5-point harnesses, not just basic seat belts. The cage is ROPS certified, rollover protective structure, and the doors are solid plastic halves, which do a much better job of keeping mud and sticks out of the cabin than those flimsy nets you see on some older entry-level models. It feels like a real SSV in here, not a glorified go-kart. So, who is the 2026 Kayo S350 for? The teenager. It's the perfect step-up machine. If your kid has outgrown their 150cc or 200cc machine, but isn't ready for a 1000cc monster, this is the sweet spot. The casual adult. If you just want to cruise your property or hit the local trails on the weekend without spending $25,000, This is a very compelling option. Price-wise, while MSRP varies by dealer, we're seeing these land around the $7,500 to $8,200 USD mark. Compare that to a Polaris RZR 200, which is smaller and less powerful, for around $6,700, or a full-size CF Moto, which starts closer to $10,000. Kayo has carved out a very specific niche here. Is the 2026 Kayo S350 the best budget SSV? The pros: it's got the power of a mid-size machine with the price tag of a youth model. EFI and liquid cooling make it reliable for year-round use, and the suspension geometry is genuinely impressive for this price point. The cons: the dealer network isn't as vast as Polaris or Honda yet, and the resale value won't be as high as the big-name brands. But if you're looking for fun per dollar, it's hard to beat. It handles better than anything else in its price bracket and feels like a machine that was built by people who actually ride. What do you guys think? Is the S350 the machine that finally makes the SSV hobby affordable again? Let me know in the comments below.